Hello, everyone, and welcome into this very quiet edition of
YITTY!
I can't yell. You have to do it.
Okay, YITTY!
See, there you go. My voice, unfortunately, is not doing great right now, so I have to
Listen
keep
to
it this
you.
very monotone level where we talk about our podcast here. But excited to be back for season 4. Check this out. Bang!
Boom!
Yeah.
If you're watching on YouTube and Spotify, we got fancy with it.
Yeah, we got graphics and everything. Welcome back to season 4 of YITTY. It has been a while, Nina, since we have spent time with Yes, I'm Talking to You, but we're
Over
back.
a year.
I know, but it was because we got kicked out of where we were doing stuff.
I know.
We needed to come up with new ideas here.
Yeah, I guess.
So we're going to hit on all the old favorites and old things that we did. But we're also going to add some new stuff for this season of YITTY. And, of course, my voice was fine all day, and now it's going.
I can't get over your voice right now. You sound like a prepubescent boy. You sound like you are in middle school and you're just now growing hair in funny places and you're...
It's been fine. We've been talking. My voice.
We have.
Fine.
It's been fine.
All of a sudden, here we are.
Oh my goodness. Wowza. Well,
so
we'll
we're gonna
try
try.
to we're gonna
We'll
try our
what
best.
happens.
And
I told you I can't get too happy or too sad. I just have to be monotone, and then everything is fine.
And I way
I'm gonna be
lowered my
monotone.
microphone volume to match yours so that I wasn't like totally blown out. And so we'll see what this even sounds like when we post it. But
I think we sound great.
we do. We sound so good.
So normally we start with you, me, and we. The idea there is that you complain about something, and then I complain about something, and then we complain about something. And it's been a long time, Nina. So tell me, what would you like to complain about first?
All right. Well, somebody called Bill Gates because I got some complaining to do about Microsoft. So I have this old laptop, and this laptop is, I mean, it's old, but it's not that old. It's from, I bought it at like the end of 2018, maybe into 2019. This is when we did our show together back in the day. And I bought this laptop and I used the hell out of it, and I still have it. And recently at work, I no longer have the work issued laptop. So I have to fend for myself and bring my laptop. And so I did recently make a purchase. What's that? Why did you do that? I did recently make a purchase of a laptop and this year, and I bought a big fancy laptop, but it's huge and it's heavy and it's just a lot to bring to work. And I really only use it for one thing during my show. I use it for email, sometimes Facebook, but I mostly use it for like my show outline that I put together. And so,
but it's like a creator laptop.
Yeah, my new one.
Right.
But this old laptop, and then I don't want to bring the new one in because it's just, again, it's really big, it's really heavy, it's too much. And so my old one, I was like, okay, let me bring that one in. And it was working just fine. And again, I've put that thing through the runner, and it's kind of slow, it's kind of loud, but it gets the job done. And that's just all I need it for when I'm in the studio doing my show. Until this week, I got a message. I open up the browser, okay? And I got a message on my like internet browser from Microsoft saying that in 1 year, in October of 2025, we are switching over everything to Microsoft Windows 11, and we're no longer going to do Windows 10. Huh?
Yeah. You're out of time.
Am I? We have time on this?
No, I mean, you're out of time.
Oh.
Windows 10.
I was like, what do you mean? Since when do we keep time? I know I'm dragging this on a little, but damn.
That's it. You're done.
Okay, never mind. No, so yeah, I got a message saying in 1 year they're going to phase it out. And then they had two options. Click here to see if you can update your computer, if it's compatible for Windows 11, or click here to see our discounts and specials on new laptops. So I looked to see if it's compatible, and my freaking laptop is not compatible. And I bought this thing again, like maybe 5 years ago. And these motherfuckers are telling me that I need to buy a whole new laptop?
You do not need to buy a new
That's
laptop.
crazy.
You do not. It's just that your OS isn't supported.
What does that mean? But like, first of all, what does that mean? Let's start there.
Okay, again, I can't get too excited, so you can't make me laugh while I'm talking to you.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's see how short I can make this. Every computer has an operating system. It's what you see when you boot up the computer,
Yeah.
right? And so it's just telling you that it's not going to support Windows 10 anymore. So if somebody finds like a hack into Windows 10, they're not going to do a security update to close the loophole.
Mm.
And so your choices are you can upgrade for free to Windows 11,
Which my
For
computer
free.
is not compatible for.
It should be. You should be able to.
Says no. I did the test. They said click here to see, and I did. And then it went into my computer settings. It opened up a whole window, and it said nah. It said nope.
Well, so we do have some comments here. We do have some people watching. So Storcio, who's one of our altitude guys, said just, run Windows 98.
Basically. Okay, but my point is this laptop is 5 years old.
Here's the
Okay.
thing. Here's
Some
the
people
thing.
still have their crusty, dusty, like home computers that still work. How come this laptop that is 5 years old is already being phased out?
But you can keep running Windows 10 for forever. Like you could run Windows 98 on it if you want. It's just if there's some kind of attack or something like that, Windows isn't going to help you.
And my luck, I'm going to be targeted immediately, and all my stuff is going to get hacked into. It's not cool.
You should absolutely be able to update to 11. I have no idea why you can't.
I will bring it in and I will let you be my IT guy, but it said no, that I cannot upgrade to 11. And then on top of that, hold on, listen, because after I did that little test or whatever, then like the next day, that was like a couple days ago, the next day I opened up that laptop and I tried to just go on the internet, and it like wasn't working. Like it wouldn't even connect to the internet. And I'm like, what is going on? So I don't know.
Nina.
What?
Of your like top 5 least favorite things, number 1 is me telling you what to do.
Mm-hmm. It's this one right here.
Number 2 is me being right. So I don't think you want to do this.
Well, I don't want to buy a new laptop again. So I'm going to let you take a look at that.
Oh, now you want my help. Real nice.
Yeah. When it comes to computer stuff, I always want your help. I'm like, hey, so I have a question.
I love how that was the first thing you wanted to talk about after a year and a half of no YITTY.
I was like, it just happened to me like literally days ago. It's fresh in my mind. So I was like, let me complain about it.
There's also other operating systems. You can go with Linux if you want, Unix.
Yeah, I know all about those. I know exactly what you're talking about right now.
Look at her face. Oh my God.
I know those words you said.
Monotone. I got to stay monotone, remember?
Anyway, I'm pissed off at Bill Gates is the moral of the story, and Dubs, you need to help me.
I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to figure it out.
Cool.
Okay. I want to complain about the fact that you can buy a half-gallon container of McRib sauce.
Ooh.
What are we doing here?
Like from McDonald's?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It comes with a little pump and a Christmas sweater. It's not bad enough that they're bringing back the McRib. They have to let you buy a whole gallon of sauce. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty.
It's the worst thing that comes back every year. You got Shamrock Shakes. Great.
Yeah.
You got whatever else, all these things, pumpkin spice lattes.
Yeah.
Can we just kill the McRib, please? Can we just end it?
Some people really like it. Some people
Who?
really like it. And
Who?
the people who continue to buy it every time McDonald's brings it out in a special. I don't know.
There's a reason it's only out for like 2 months of the year because nobody buys it.
I know exactly.
So
Um,
bad.
so I'll say one thing though. So if they're selling the sauce, obviously it's like make your own at home or like
Ew.
brush this McRib McDonald's sauce on your barbecue stuff and
Ew.
maybe it'll taste like it. But the reason why they have it in such a big container and a large amount is like I will admit when you use barbecue sauce, whether you're making wings or ribs or whatever, like you use a lot of barbecue sauce. So at least they made it so that you would have enough if that was your vibe.
Really? Are you
Yeah,
defending them right
a
now?
little bit, a little. At least they're not selling the full McRib, they're just selling the sauce.
Nina. Why? Why?
Why what?
Why are you
If
turning
it's
on me
your
like this?
vibe. If it's your vibe. Remember,
Why
we
are
don't
you?
kink shame, okay? So maybe that
Um,
McDonald's McRib sauce is
I do with this.
sister, you draw the line.
This is where I draw the line right here.
Ew.
A whole lot of McRib sauce is where I draw the line.
Oh my gosh, that is
Kink
industrial
shaming.
sized. Oh my goodness. Nasty. That is
Doesn't that just
nasty.
look awful? I mean, come on.
That's funny.
All right, you, me, and we jump to something that we complain about now. What are we complaining about, Nina?
We are complaining about Netflix's bitch ass and the
Because of
streaming.
Mike Tyson's ass.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was so funny. At the Logan Paul Mike Tyson fight last Friday, the fact that they showed Mike Tyson's butt cheeks like that was ridiculous. After he had this like heartfelt moment with his son doing his interview, and I love you, son. I love you, dad. He turns around and walks away, and ass. Incredible. But
and everybody, it was like so nonchalant ass, right? Like he was just like walking around.
Walking away.
Nina, I don't know if women's locker rooms are like that. 100% dude locker rooms.
Yeah.
You find the old man and he will just walk around with his ass hanging out like that, no problem.
Some women will walk around completely naked but for the
Bean
most
and
part,
Wiener,
you know,
Bean
for the
and
most
Wiener just out free
out, just hanging out,
for a roam
legs
in a public
spread
space.
open. But that's not what we're actually
Why?
complaining about, because that was a very entertaining part of the fight. We're complaining about the streaming situation and how terrible it was. And they knew it was going to be big. They were hyping it up to be big, obviously. Netflix is a worldwide, basically, company in whatever countries allow it to be there, but they knew it was going to be huge, and they knew that there was going to be a ton of people watching. They knew that they're going to have enough servers, that our engineers are going to have to watch it, and the stream was pretty bad. It was really bad. People were resorting to watching on their phone. It was a little bit easier for the stream to come through on phones for whatever reasons, but people obviously wanted to watch it on their big screens. People were hosting watch parties. Restaurants and bars were hosting watch parties, and the stream just kept cutting out. And it's like, what do you do at that point? And so people were pretty pissed about it, to the point that they are already, of course, we were just waiting for this. They've already created a class action lawsuit against Netflix. A guy in Florida started it, and for unspecified damages. And, we'll see. Once that all is finalized, they'll most likely put out a link, as they always do, for everyone to sign up for it, and we'll get like $4 from Netflix. But
Did you see what Antonio Brown did?
no.
So former wide receiver who is crazy,
Mm-hmm.
has lost his mind. He was at the fight And he's like, tell everybody, tell your mama, tell your cousin, I am going to live stream the fight on my Twitter account.
Shut up.
And he crushed. He had so many viewers who were just
Dang.
trying to watch the fight, who watched him video on his phone the the jumbotron at the football stadium. And
Really?
watch the fight. Yeah.
That's wild. That's funny. Can you get in trouble for that? No, because he was there at the live event. Why
He's
not?
there. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
now have you seen the technology they have to stop you from doing that?
No. What do they do? Is like blocks it out?
If you point it at certain things, it blacks it out. You know, the first place I saw it was a Beyonce concert.
Really?
Yeah, and if you point your camera at the thing, there's some, I don't know how it works, but there's some electronic thing that blacks it out when you point your camera at it.
That's crazy.
And I swear it was a Beyonce concert. That was the first time that I saw it.
That's cool. She's a trailblazer, that Beyonce.
No. You know what's going to be worse, though?
What?
We've got 2 football games on Christmas that are exclusively on Netflix.
Oh.
It's
really?
Gonna be a disaster. It's gonna be a disaster.
Oh my God. I'm going to be so mad because Beyonce's performing halftime at one of them.
Yes. The Houston game.
Yeah. We're going to go through another Netflix. Okay, that's when I'm going to get mad. We're going to go through another Netflix streaming fiasco while Beyonce is performing. I don't think so.
And when do you think viewership is going to be highest?
When she's performing.
Right, because all the people who are watching for the football game are still going to be watching.
Yeah.
And everybody else is going to tune in just to see the halftime show. And it's going to crash that thing. It's going to be a nightmare.
My goodness. Well, you know what? Here's the bright side. The bright side is that this Netflix thing, it's already gaining a lot of attention. And Beyonce already made the announcement. She's going to be there for the halftime show. It's happening in her hometown. And Beyonce is going to get down to the bottom of this. Beyonce is going to hire those engineers. Beyonce is going to buy those servers. Beyonce is going to make Netflix get on their shit.
I hope so.
That's me being optimistic in the power of Beyonce. We're trying.
We all said the NFL's like on the phone with them right now, being like, this better not happen on Christmas Day.
Dude, yeah. Oh my God. It's already been a year. Like we need that. We need that to happen. We all need to watch it.
All right. God damn it.
Your voice. Oh my goodness.
Bad.
I'm trying to like talk.
I know. Normally here we do a good story because we want to bring some good. we want to bring some good. And so, God damn it. Stop making me smile.
Sorry. I'm just going to look away.
Composed.
Professional.
Everything's fine. Yes, we're professionals.
Yes.
And we like to bring some good news when we can't. I can't do it.
Oh my gosh.
What was the plane had to make an emergency landing because of someone being sick like I am, apparently. And the pilots bought everybody pizza. Okay, next thing.
To elaborate a little bit more on that story, it was a flight, from Houston going to Phoenix? Is that right? Yeah. Houston to Phoenix, a flight going there. There was a medical emergency. They had to stop. I believe they stopped in New Mexico. Nod yes. There you go. Okay, he doesn't have to stop. Albuquerque. They stopped in Albuquerque for this medical emergency. And then when they did that, I mean, that's always a bummer if you've ever been on like a rerouted plane or delays or anything like that. It's terrible. And
it makes your flight like 4 hours longer at least.
Yeah. It's awful. It's so bad. There's a lot of logistics and stuff behind it too, and then misconnections and et cetera, et cetera. It's all just bad. And the pilots of this plane said, hey, this sucks for everyone, but those pilots be making that pilot money. And they said, let's throw a pizza party. And they bought like 30 pizzas to get delivered to the airport to be specifically for that airplane. And then everyone got free pizza thanks to the pilots. And the pilots didn't have to do that, but they did. And that was cool.
I do think it was cool, even though I didn't get to actually tell the story. I do think it was a cool moment for them,
Oh,
because
the pilots. Oh, and they were United pilots.
it was United, so you can tell your, people that you love that United was coming through in the clutch. So
Yes, love that.
okay,
So yeah, that was the good news.
so we want to add something new here.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little "Am I the Asshole" segment.
Yes.
So Nina, do you want to tell us how that's going to work?
Okay. So the goal is to have an Am I the Asshole segment on each episode. But it just depends on how shitty of people Rob and I are. So, we'll see. But I definitely have a story and I have to ask if I'm the asshole today. And so feel free in our Spotify comments, in our YouTube comments, anywhere, those of you who are watching live right now, to let me know if I'm the asshole and just tell me all about it. So, this past summer, I went to a radio convention. I started going to these radio conventions and I am hosting them, and it's really fun and it's really awesome and I really love it. And for the most part, each year they are hosted in different cities. It's in a different place. The year before it was in Dallas. This past year it was in San Diego, California, which is awesome. Next year it is going to be in Austin, Texas, which will be cool. And so when it was announced that San Diego was going to be the city for 2024, a lot of people were obviously very excited. San Diego is a cool city. It's by the ocean, the beach, all of it. Who doesn't love San Diego? So I told my husband, I said, hey, my conference is in San Diego, and the hotel, because I'm working the event, the hotel for the most part is taken care of, and it's at a pretty sweet hotel. I am going to buy an extra night or two on each side to kind of lengthen the trip. But if you wanted to come with me, since it's basically a free trip, then you can come with me because that would be a fun little mini vacation to
How
San
sweet!
Diego.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Right. It was good. And then, and this is when you guys can yell at me, then I revoked his invitation. I revoked his invitation because I was telling my cousin slash best friend about it. And she was like, oh my God, I want to go. And San Diego's not that far from me. And I can just drive there. It's like a 5-hour drive. And I was like, cool. And I was like, well, Matt's not going to want to be there with both of us being drunk, annoying bitches. So, and she was like, so, and I was like, hey, husband. So remember that San Diego trip? Well, I'm
You do
inviting
not.
someone else.
You
Sorry, I love you so
and
much.
he definitely thought you were cheating on him. Okay, go ahead.
No. And then it gets worse. So that happened. He accepted it. He was bummed, but he was like, ugh, whatever, fine, have a girl's trip, whatever. And then my cousin, because of money and finances and personal stuff going on, she was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to go to San Diego with you. And I was like, man,
You didn't re-invite him, did you?
no. I invited my nieces instead.
That's worse. That's worse.
So I invited my nieces instead, because I was talking to them separately around this time where it all was falling through with my cousin, and we were all talking about having a girls' trip and getting together and hanging out. And I was like, well, this could be a good opportunity because it's a beach town and the hotels are mostly paid for. If you guys will just split the whatever extra hotel fees that I'm paying, that would be great. And they were like, cool. And then I was like, great, that's the plan. So then my nieces were coming. Well, they were coming because then last minute, as soon as we're going to like head up for this trip, they were like, well, my finances, I'm broke and I can't
Nina,
get a flight there. And so then no one ended up coming with me and I went
Nina,
alone.
All right, so we've got people in the chat. I mean, first
Yes.
of all, he originally thinks he's gonna have a sexcation,
Yeah, pretty much.
right?
So he was bummed about that.
So you took that away from him. And
Yeah.
then he was like, "Oh, no alone time with you."
So yeah.
And then you invited 3 family members instead of him.
I invited him first, technically.
No, because you took that invitation away. So no.
Man.
So our guy Storcio says, yes, you are the asshole.
I know, I definitely am, and I feel bad about it. So it was announced that this year is going to be in Austin. So I was like, Austin's cool.
Do
Like,
not, do not.
I invited him. I told him, I promise I will not take back your invitation. If you want to come with me to Austin next year,
He's gonna be
you
having
can go to
flashbacks
Austin.
like some guy from Nam. Like it's not like you
I,
gotta
was,
be kidding me.
I promised him. I promised he has the invitation, and I will not take it away. No one else is invited. But he did. He already kind of was like, "Well, it's not as cool of a place as San Diego. Like San Diego's by the ocean. San Diego's
Do
by
you
the
think
beach." He's like,
do you,
"Austin, Texas." He's like, "It's cool or whatever, but San Diego's cooler." He's like, "I'll think about it."
do you think that's what it really is?
What else could it be?
That he's mad. And that he doesn't want to get his hopes up and then get crushed again.
Nah, he's fine.
Every, every, everybody knows hotel sex is better than regular sex.
Dude, it is.
And then you took that away from him.
Oh my gosh. I know I did. And the room was really cool too. We stayed at the Hard Rock Hotel in San Diego. It was awesome.
He was just gonna have sex and then lay on the beach all day. And
Literally.
for him.
Literally. I'm so sorry.
It's every man's dream.
Oh my
Every man's
God.
dream.
Oh.
I don't have to do anything for a whole weekend or whatever. just
Do I
lay on
owe
the
him
beach
like
and
a
have sex.
sexcation or something now?
I don't know.
That sounds exhausting.
See, look at you. Not with that kind of attitude.
Oh my gosh. No, we're going on a Mexico vacation in 2 weeks. So I'll make it up to him. Don't you worry.
Storcio with the instant react.
I say yes. You owe him that sexcation, girl.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. So
spend some time getting ready for this one.
So you can tell me how much of an asshole I am in the comments. Feel free. Go ahead.
Yes. Render judgment.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
So our last thing is normally the whack ass of the week. We find somebody who is stupid and needs a talking to. And I normally read it, but as you can hear, that's not happening today.
No. I don't know all the details, but I can try to say the story.
I sent you the story in your email if you want to pull it up real quick.
Oh.
But unfortunately, a bus driver in Colorado did not do a great job as he abandoned children
On the
on
side
his
of the
bus
road.
route.
I don't have that email from you, but that's okay. Yeah, Castle Rock, Colorado, bus driver decided, you know what? I don't want to drive these kids around anymore. I don't want to do this whole route home thing. And he made all the kids get out of the bus onto like what, the side of the road?
Yeah.
The side of the road, kicked out these kids. Are these middle schoolers? Are these high schoolers? Are these elementary?
10 years old.
Oh my God, they're elementary. That's crazy.
Well, that's middle, right? That's
Middle school's like 12.
10 to 12, I thought.
No. I don't know. 10-year-olds. I feel like 10-year-olds are like fourth, fifth grade.
Either way.
I don't know how old kids. I don't know.
Leave a 10-year-old on the side of the road? Are you kidding me?
So left these 10-year-olds on the side of the road and said, peace out. I'm just going to go home. I don't want to take you on your route. And then these kids had to like figure out what to do. And then
they literally got in the car with strangers because they had no other choice.
Stranger
to
danger
call
came
their
around.
parents.
Yep.
But they were freezing. It was cold outside. It was getting dark. Like they had no other choice.
Yeah.
This, you are
Super
the
messed up.
whack ass of the week, no doubt about it.
In this supposed article that you never sent to me in my email, did it
It's in there.
say where?
It's
Which
in
one?
there. It's in there.
I don't.
It's a reply to the other one that I sent you that you got. So
No,
that's
I
where
think
it's
you.
funny because I know you got it.
No. Oh, new message. Show.
Oh hey. Oh.
It didn't show up. Leave me alone.
What's just
The
want to
bus
check the
driver is no
timestamp.
longer employed by the district. Well, that's good. Did the bus driver like need to be somewhere, or he just said like,
I
forget it,
don't
I don't
know.
want to do this anymore?
I don't know. And he did like an interview too, but he didn't really say much during it because it's all still under investigation.
Yeah,
But the kids said that he just kicked him out and left. He said everybody out.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like, could you
Do you think the
imagine your
kids were being
kids?
mean? Did the
Probably.
kids like make him crack?
He probably he didn't leave right away because they were misbehaving. So definitely.
Yeah.
But even still, like, you don't kick kids out on the side of the road. And
Oh, the bus driver released a statement.
yeah.
He said, "Oh, I would just like to apologize. I am sorry. I wish I had done better. I should have stopped and shut the bus and talked to the parents and gotten in their heads to get the kids back on the bus who had gotten off. And I didn't think to do that. And that was my fault. And that's why I got terminated. That's what they told me." What?
One of many reasons because he didn't think to put the kids back on the bus. But that's why they want to see the video, and they won't release the video because it's still under investigation. So,
Yeah.
but when we see the video, the guy's gonna look like an absolute loser.
Oh,
So,
totally.
and it is in Castle Rock, by the way.
Yeah.
This happened in our backyard.
Yeah. And like,
Crazy.
yeah, that's not okay. Storchio.
What?
No yelling on the bus. Billy Madison. Yeah. Him and her got it on.
Are you talking about Nina and her husband?
No, it's a quote from Billy Madison in that whole bus driver scene.
Yes, I know. Thank you.
Anyway, this Castle Rock bus driver. That's crazy.
Whack ass of the week.
Whack ass of the week. Congratulations.
Okay, well, I'm sorry my voice didn't work for this show.
Yeah, hopefully everyone can hear us. I know the volume's pretty low.
Listen, if they can't, you can go find it on Spotify and listen to the volume corrected and listen to us that way.
There you go.
We'll try again next week when I can talk.
Yeah. And we'll try not to leave you hanging for like, I don't know, over a year with new episodes of YITTY.
I make no promises about that.
We'll see.
It's season 4 though, so we're gonna do at least like 3 of them. You know,
at least
it's important that we do like 3 episodes.
Can we try to do at least 5? 5 sounds better.
I feel like we had 10 for the first couple episodes, did we not?
We had
seasons.
Season 3 had 10 episodes. I don't know what the other 2 had.
So I think it's important that we get to 10.
Okay. 10. Bet. Let's go.
You're not going to do it.
I'm not going to do it.
Oh, I was the problem?
You think I'm the problem?
We both think each other is the problem.
Wow. We're going to have a discussion about this. Wow.
We did this already. We fought and blamed each other for this. I thought you didn't want to do it for a while. You thought I didn't want to do it for a while.
You told me you didn't want to do it.
You told me you didn't want to do it.
No.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I? We're not going to argue about this right now.
Why wouldn't I want to do it?
Why wouldn't I do YITTY while I was doing my other podcast still too? What would be the reason? What would be the reason of that?
Do you think that everything you do has logical answers?
First of all, oh my gosh.
I mean, let's be serious. Let's be real about this, Nina.
I think your voice running out is a sign that you just should shut up.
I mean, you can try, but you can't silence me.
Mm. Now I'm mad.
Why?
No
'Cause I
reason.
tell you,
Anyway, we need to end this episode. This is
I tell
enough.
you the truth.
This is enough.
Because I tell you the truth. I think we both just thought the other person didn't want to do it. I don't think either of us actually didn't want to do it.
What is this music too, by the way?
I don't know, some random music that's in the. Do you like it?
Oh yeah. Like my lady invited me to San Diego for some sex. And then she took that invitation and she took it away. Yeah.
You're a bad wife.
Okay, thanks for listening.
Okay, we're leaving now.
Okay, we're leaving.
Yitty,
Bye.
you can find Yitty on Spotify and YouTube, and I think we're going to stream it live when we record it on Wednesday nights. So if you want to be in the Twitch stream and talk to us live, you can do that too. We love you all, and we will see you next week for
Yitty!